After breaking the door down, Pohatu, Photok, Lewa, and Tanma are subjected to an illusion that was made by Mutran, which makes them believe Toenaika is a giant, aggressive Rahi. Kopaka and Solek take on Mutran. The other five realize that something is wrong, since they have not seen any shadow leeches in sight. Everyone turns to Toenaika, who now appears to be a monster. The Toanuva and their Matoran attack in response. Angered and confused, Toenaika starts to kill the four. Kopaka defeats Mutran with Solek's help. The other four realize that they have been tricked and stop their attack on Toenaika. Pohatu is angered by Toenaika's attack and is about to hurt him when he realizes that Toenaika is wearing the Mask of Life. Antros, Vampra, and Kirox arrive and defeat all seven. They're knocked unconscious. Vikan delivers his message to Icarax. Icarax then plans to go to Cardinilli. The Toa and Matoran awaken in Mutran's cell. Mutran threatens Lewa by holding a shadow leech to his mask. Pohatu distracts Mutran long enough for him to activate his Kanohi Kakamba Nuva and free the Matoran, who are trapped elsewhere. Then the seven escape from the hive. Outside the hive, Toenaika uses his powers to send the hive plummeting. The Makuta escape and regroup. Icarax reaches Cardinilli, and the five Makuta attack the last free village. However, as they open the refuge of the Matoran, they find it to be empty. A shadow Matoran nearby tells them that the Toanuva are stealing other keystones from Makuta's base. The Makuta head over to their base and confront the Toanuva in a battle. Antros fires a bolt of shadow at Pohatu, but Kopaka deflects the attack, which strikes Antros. Pohatu strikes Kirox with a stalactite, sending him tumbling down towards the Swamp of Secrets. Pohatu and Photok strike Antros multiple times, but Icarax uses his powers over gravity to send both Toa and Matoran plummeting from the sky. Antros is also affected by this. Tahu escapes Krika by making the ground Krika is standing on boiling hot. Onua and Gali soon arrive. The three Mystica Makuta spot Kirox falling and run to intercept him. 13 Matoran take the Toanuva to safety. The Toanuva watch in horror as 12 of them transform into Borok. The 13th then gives them a keystone and turns into a Borok himself, and they are teleported to the nests on Motunui along with the rest. Icarax then attacks Toenaika, but is devolved from a being of energy to a being of flesh, causing extreme pain. Mutran unleashes an enormous shadow blast and orders a retreat to the swamp. The blind Makuta and Icarax do so, but Mutran himself is surrounded by the Toa. The Toanuva and Toenaika then head to the swamp. The Toa go to the Makuta's camp and retrieve a third keystone. Tarax wins the great tournament of the year. Perditus loses in the tournament to the Caxium VD3. Crotesius wins in his Sendox V1 in the vehicle side of the tournament. The Skrull also begin to participate in the arena system. Krakua and Botar's replacement are sent to Voyanui by Helrex to recall Axon. After Axon discerns that they are actually telling the truth, they return to Daxia. Helrex sends a message to the Order's Dark Hunter spy, Ancient, informing him that it is time to convince the Shattered One to ally with the Order. A Skrull patrol is assigned to locate the Book of Certivus in the Western Ruins. The Skrull patrol returns to Roxas without the book, reassigned to the duty of feeding Spigot, and end up being devoured by the Spigot themselves. The Toahaga defeat the Kanohi Dragon and the Tatarak. Gaki has a vision of the future via her Mask of Clairvoyance, but manga interprets Gaki's vision to mean that the Dark Hunters are coming. Qualis summons a Smokehawk to scout the area. The Smokehawk returns with the news that hordes of ships are massing on Zaya. Iruni uses his Kanohi to teleport to the lead ship, where he meets the Shattered One in person. The Shattered One says he has come to destroy Zaya and threatens Irune. Helrex arrives with two other Order of Motunui members to force the Dark Hunters to only invade and control Zaya, not destroy it. After Helrex warns the Shattered One about what will happen to the Hunters if they disobey her, she has the Toahaga teleport to the ship and orders them to locate Makuta Pterodax. Helrex gives the Toahaga the Paraka Zaktan as a guide to where they are going. He is encased in a glass of water, because he is a sea snake. Gaki then has another vision of the future, where one of their group dies. Helrex then has the Toahaga teleported to Metro Nui. The Gatorian Malum tries to kill Vastus in an arena match, but Strack interferes. Malum talks to Akar about his actions, and later defeats Gresh and Tassara. When Malum fights Strack next, he tries to kill him, but Gresh stops him. The Makuta corner the Toa, and Tahu lies to the Makuta, telling them that the Ignite is with the other Toa. Biddle does not believe this, and telepathically communicates with one of the Makuta above. He is shocked when he finds out that it is in fact true. The Toa take advantage of the moment of distraction and flee. The Makuta go to the Kodrax to wait for the Toa who do not realize they are being followed, and return. The Fantoka decide to go into the swamp, though Toa Ignika will guard Icarax, who sends a telepathic message to Voltraz. Axon meets Brutaka and Miserex, and is informed that Helrex has declared war on the Brotherhood of Makuta. Trinuma frees Vizon. By air, the Mystica go to the Kodrax and ambush the Makuta. Axon and Brutaka are sent to Zakaz to broker an alliance with the Skakti species. Axon and Brutaka successfully forged an alliance with the Skakti warlord named Nektan. Miserex attacks a trader's house and tells him to tell everyone that he has a message. Miserex is back and he is looking for Pterodax. Just then, the Fantoka Makuta and their Shadow Matoran arrive. They are then followed by the Fantoka Toanuva and their Avmatoran. Malum is then exiled for trying to kill Strack, and he is sentenced to the Wastelands. Malum allies himself with a pack of Voroks. Brutaka attempts to send Takanuva to Kartanui with his Konohi Olmec. However, due to damage of the Konohi Olmec, he ends up in a pocket dimension.